At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH for Auto Bros Heating and Cooling's presentation of Bombers basketball. We just got the national anthem wrapped up, so that only means one thing. It's time for the starting lineups, and then, of course, tip-off here at Washington Street Gym. John Burton will be on the call for you here tonight. Grace Grotha will get the start for West Hancock. The senior, number 13, Lily Woodworth. Number 20, the senior Alexis Lucy. Number 21, Lakin Larson. And the sophomore, number 34, Jaden Clymer rounds out the starting lineup. According to MaxPreps, West Hancock comes into this one with a record of 5-0 into this non-conference matchup. And now we will get the starting lineup for the Macomb Bombers. Kylie Robinson gets the start. Catherine Stortson, number 5. Number 10, Drew Creasy. Number 12, Haley Emmerich. And number 24, Aaliyah Abernathy rounds out the starting 5 for Macomb. Looks like it'll be Clymer and Abernathy jumping things up in the middle. We played 6-minute quarters for the JV game. Of course, here in varsity, we will be at 8-minute quarters. And it'll be West Hancock starting with the ball now. Drive inside, pass over for Clymer. She has that one poked away by Stortson. Fight for it on the ground. Bodies fall here early. And we're going to have an early foul called. They'll go on number 13, Lily Woodworth. That'll be her first, of course, team's first in the first quarter. West Hancock up in some pressure now. Combe able to get over for Abernathy, and now into the hands of the crafty point guard, Robinson. Stortson with it now. Robinson into the corner. Combe swings it around for Creasy. Emmerich now. Guarded closely by Grothow. Robinson with it. Robinson gets the screen, blows past the defender, throws up the layup, rolls off the backside of the rim. It was a nice look there for Robinson, just couldn't get it to fall. Larson hands it off to Grothow. Larson backdoor cut, layup a little bit hard, and Stortson down with the rebound. Emmerich now crosses over, splits the defenders, drives inside, has it poked away by Grothow from behind, but it'll remain Macomb basketball. Creasy will come to inbound for Macomb. Bounces then over for Abernathy. Abernathy spins, kicks it out. Step back three-pointer for Robinson won't go. Clymer tracks down the rebound. We're still scoreless here, 6 minutes, 50 seconds remain in quarter number 1. Grothau, guarded closely by Robinson, gets it over for Woodworth. Woodworth skip pass over for Larson, and Larson gets it back to Grothau. Catch, drive, layup is good. Grace Grothau gets the scoring kicked off here. Picks up 2 at the rim. And the pressure now, able to steal that one away. Woodworth has Robinson to beat. Robinson did a nice job poking that one away. Woodworth kind of went to the splits position there, but Robinson did a nice one-on-one defense there, able to poke that away and save 2 points. Donna Stortzum in the chat, saying Stortzum's in PA, watching Kate and her teammates. Appreciate you joining us here, Donna. Emmerich now with it along the far sideline, bounces it over. Creasy pull up mid-range, can't get that one to fall. Grothau tracks down the rebound, close to a travel there. It'll be Clymer up away with it. Throws it up ahead, Emmerich, nice job, tie-ups, forces the jump ball on Lucy. And Macomb will take possession. Clock under 6 minutes, 5:55 to go here, 2-0, still the score in favor of West Hancock. Stortzum gets it inbounds for Abernathy, back to Stortzum, up for Robinson. Robinson along the near baseline. Bounce pass down low, nice recovery defense there, able to steal that one away by Woodworth. And West Hancock back the other way. And now Robinson plays some good transition defense, able to poke another one out of bounds. Both teams have had a couple fast break opportunities, but so far the defense has prevailed in those said opportunities. Clymer on the inside, can't get the left-hand post shot to go. Come away with the rebound. Robinson up quickly ahead, has a teammate if she wants her, puts up the floater and it won't fall. Grothau with the rebound under the basket. She's guarded by 2 Bombers, but I believe we're gonna have a foul called here. Drew Creasy picks up the foul, her first, team's first. Jane Houston checks into the game for West Hancock. Still 2-0, 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Grothau up quickly ahead, Clymer. Guarded by Creasy and Abernathy, kicks it out, 3-pointer on the way for Woodworth, won't fall. Robinson, nice rebound underneath, and she's gonna be tied up. And it'll be Titans basketball. Robinson did a nice job fighting for position down there. Was able to secure the rebound initially, but just got it timed up. Quickly inside, Clymer forces her way in, but has her shot tipped out of bounds.
West Hancock will maintain possession out of bounds.
Woodworth will get set to inbound. Throws it all the way up top for Houston. Houston, as that one poked away by Robinson, lands in the hands of Grothau. Long 2, and it'll go. Bombers working back the other way. Stortzum with it, gets it over to Emmerich around the volleyball spike line. Bounces it down low. Creasy quickly slung around. Robinson thought about the seat. 3, right to left crossover, hop step inside. Nice move there by Kylie Robinson. Able to get the Macomb Bombers on the board. And a late foul call there. They're going to whistle it on Robinson. Her first, team's second. Woodworth now with it around half court. Skips it up ahead. Mid-range jump shot won't fall for Lucy. And we're going to have a foul on the end of the basket. Or on this end of the basket, I should say. Titan foul on number 13, Lily Woodworth. That's her second. So there'll be a little bit of motion on the bench. Lucy Woodworth will check in for Lily Woodworth, who's playing with 2 fouls now. 4 minutes, 25 seconds. And Houston's going to poke that one out of bounds. It'll remain Bombers ball. Clymer guarding the inbounds. Creasy's able to get it in for Emmerich, and we're going to have another block in the back court. That's going to go on Houston.
Tight personal foul charge against number 14, Jaden Houston. That's her first, team third.
Her first, team third here in the first quarter. Pass comes inside for Robinson, almost lost it, able to recover there, throws it ahead, trying to get over for Emmerich. She's able to come down with it, but it's trapped by some Titans there, and they're going to call a double dribble on Creasy. Head coach Jackson Kane trying to get his girls to slow it down a little bit. Those unforced turnovers are the ones that hurt, especially in a close game like it's been to this point. Right wing, Houston with it. Gets it up top for Lucy. Now into the corner for Woodworth. Down to Clymer. She's got Abernathy on her. And bounces it out to Woodworth. Goes through her hands. Stortson will track it down. And the Bombers have the basketball. Had Abernathy there on the cut. Didn't give it to her. And now Robinson will hand it back over for Stortson. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Almost a steal there. Creasy, Stortson. Drives inside, picks up her dribble, bounces it out for Robinson, drives baseline, floater, will go. Kylie Robinson ties us up at 4 points and almost comes away with the inbound steal there. But it will remain Titan basketball. Sophie Wilson will check in. Kate Stortson will take a seat on the bench. Inbound comes for Houston. She's tripped up by Emmerich. It'll be Titans basketball. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Again, we appreciate anyone taking the time out of their night to join us here on TSSR. Screen up top, Houston. Now with it, guarded by Robinson. Robinson playing some physical defense up top. Trying to jump the passing lane. She's got Woodworth on her now. Right wing, bounces it down for Clymer, guarded by Abernathy. Trying to kick it out for Woodworth. Robinson almost took it away. Woodworth will drive inside, throws up a wild shot, but she'll be fouled. Foul will go on Aaliyah Abernathy. Be her first, team third. And Lucy Woodworth's first free throw won't go. Number 21, Lakin Larson will check in. I believe that will send Jaden Houston to the bench. Lucy Woodworth's second free throw is good. Five to 4 is the score in favor of the Titans after that free throw. Robinson will throw that one away, looking for Abernathy on the cut. Titans did a nice job bumping Abernathy off her line there. Pass quickly ahead. This is Grothow now, drives around the free throw line, kicks it over for Lucy. Lucy now back to Grothow, spins on Creasy and is able to get the layup to go. Grace Grohouse now, Emmerich layup, and she'll be fouled under the basket. Grace Grohouse has 6 points for the Titans. The other one coming at the free throw line, courtesy of Lucy Woodworth. Lakin Larson just picked up a foul, and Emmerich knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw for Emmerich is also good. And a steal here by the Bombers. Robinson, layup is good. Robinson gives the advantage back to Macomb there, courtesy of the turnover and the layup. And here's Lucy Woodworth now, bounces it down low. Grothouse trying to sit it to the other side for Lucy. But Emmerich did a nice job playing defense there, able to tip it out of bounds. Just 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Macomb takes advantage. Wilson able to steal that one away. Nice job there by Sophie Wilson, and she gives it over for Creasy, who works it across half court. Minute 50 seconds to go. Robinson now in the left corner with Woodworth on her. Skips it over to Emmerich. Emmerich drives inside, layup, won't fall. And Grotehouse with the rebound. Right to left crossover on Creasy. Kicks it to the outside for Larson. Larson driving on Emmerich. Emmerich reached all the way across the body there. Surprised he didn't get called for a foul, but that jump shot will be no good. Macomb will get possession back there. Robinson up for Wilson. Fakes the three, side steps. Creasy top of the key, pump fakes, bounces it over. Abernathy, hop step, layup, can't get it to fall. Had a nice look there. Just couldn't drop the layup in. Grotehouse now over for Larson. That's the same play they ran for to start the game, and it's going to result in a foul. That'll go on Drew Creasy. It'll be her second. Team's fourth here in the opening quarter. And Larson's first free throw won't go. Kennedy Allensworth and Jordan Hines will check in for Abernathy and Creasy. And Creasy now playing with 2 fouls, one of the starters on the Macomb side. Larson's second free throw will fall, and we're tied up at 8. Wilson inbounds over for Robinson, near sideline, quickly ahead for Hines, gives it over Allensworth. Allensworth, nice pass back to Hines, and she can't hit the layup. Nice little two-man game there. Doesn't result in a bucket, however. Grotehouse now brings it up to court. Sends it over for Larson. Larson drives. Emmerich takes that one away. Robinson back the other direction with Woodworth on her. Pump fakes, drive inside, and she'll be fouled. Kyler Robinson will go to the line. Foul will go on number 10, Lucy Woodworth. Her first, team's 5th, so the Bombers will be in the bonus now with just 34 seconds to go. Robinson's up to 8 points here in the opening quarter, and the Bombers have a 2-point lead courtesy of those 2 free throws. Hines steals that pass away. Gets it over for Robinson. Wilson now, just under 30 seconds to go. Allensworth inside, kicks it out. Wilson, corner 3 is good. Sports corner 3 for Sophie Wilson. And the Bombers take a 5-point lead. Grotehouse, almost lost out of bounds, and she does. So a decent run here by the Bombers at the end of the first quarter, and they have a chance to attack on a couple more. 14 seconds remain. The 2 Robinson free throws and then the Wilson corner 3. Double screen up top. Robinson takes it left side. Left to right cross, pull up mid-range is good. And that's how the first quarter of play will come to an end. A 7-point run for the Bombers. And they have the lead 15-8. 10 points in the opening quarter for number 1, Kylie Robinson. And we'll take a quick break right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling brings you Bombers basketball.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose MDH. We moved here and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
Back here in Macomb, Bombers have the lead 15-8 at the start of quarter number 2. Again, went on a quick 7-0 run there at the end of the first. 2 Robinson free throws, a Sophie Wilson corner 3, and then a pull-up mid-range by Kyler Robinson. And we'll start the scoring here in the second quarter with Kennedy Allensworth picking up a 2 near the rim. Bombers have the lead up to 9. Titans throw that one away. It goes into the hands of Wilson, and she'll get it over for Robinson. Wilson gives it back up to Robinson, top of the key. She'll call for the double screen once again. Goes to Allensworth's side, drives in, kicks out for Emmerich. Emmerich bounces it under the basket for Robinson. She'll lose it. Clymer with the steal, Grotehouse the other way. Grotehouse drives the side on Hines, has that shot blocked, but is able to flip it out to the corner. Lily Woodworth 3 won't fall. Hines with the rebound, but Woodworth did a nice job flying back in, stole that pass away, but it'll fall out of bounds. It's not the third quarter. It's the second quarter. There we go. Love it when the scoreboard, you know, you click a button, it doesn't do it. You click it again, and it does it twice. 7 minutes to go. Wilson, nice job of splitting the double team there. Gets it over for Emmerich. Emmerich drives inside, kicks it out. Hines, mid-range jump shot is good. (19-8) now, 11-point lead for the Bombers. Grotehouse trapped by Hines, and Robinson almost throws that one away. Woodworth's able to track it down, though. Excuse me, that's not Woodworth. That's Clymer down there. That'll be a kickball violation. We remain with West Hancock. We got the Jaden Houston shoe tie there. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Woodworth looking on the inbound, gets it in for Houston, kind of just flips it right back to her, misses the, kind of shot that one from behind the backboard. Robinson quickly back the other direction. Pull up 3, can't get it to fall. Hines, offensive rebound, gets it over for Emmerich. Emmerich drives back inside, bounces it over. Allensworth, left-hand layup is good. And the Macomb Bombers offense firing on all cylinders, forces a timeout here by West Hancock. We'll keep it here for this one. Bombers lead 21-8. At the timeout at 6 minutes and 10 seconds in the second quarter. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Since 1960, Armor Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Armor Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. The Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb, Illinois, serving soup, salads, sandwiches, homemade dessert, and Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. It's been all Bombers here to close out the end of the first quarter and now to start quarter number 2. 21-8 is now the score, and the Bombers will take another one away. Robinson takes it away from Clymer. Hines inside, and they're going to call a blocking foul. Much to the chagrin of the Titans fans in the crowd, definitely not agreeing with that call. And that'll go on Woodworth. That'll be her third, so she'll have to take a seat on the bench. Amelia Harness checks in, number 35. Wilson throws it all the way up top for Robinson. Clock rolls under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Wilson gets his screen from Allensworth. Hines dumps it down to Allensworth down low, and another foul call. This one will go on Jaden Clymer. Her first, team second now.
Tight personal foul charge to number 34, Jaden Clymer. That's her first. Team second, Kennedy Allensworth.
So Allsworth will take a trip to the line, shooting a pair. First free throw is good. Allsworth's second free throw won't go. Allsworth's got 5 points up off the bench for the Bombers. Definitely nice production out of her. Hines almost comes away with another steal there, but the Titans come down with it. Harness now gets it over to Grotehouse. Back to Harness along the left corner. And reverses it all the way around to Houston, and that's going to be a travel. Switch the pivot feet there. Now with a 14-point lead, the Titans will pull back the pressure a little bit. And we're going to have an offensive foul. That's going to go on Jordan Hines. It'll be her first, team's first here in the quarter. Just over 5 minutes to go. 22-8, it's been all Bombers here in the second quarter. West Hancock hasn't scored quite yet. Clymer, mid-range jump shot. She'll break the scoring drought with that one. Cuts the lead down to 12. Now here's Emmerich. Emmerich trying to force her way inside, and they're going to call a blocking foul, push foul of some kind. It'll go on Jaden Houston, be her second. 3 Titan fouls here in the quarter and a timeout called. We'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Back here at Washington Street Gym, Macomb hanging on to a 12-point advantage, just under 5 minutes to go. Trying to get that inbound over for Hines. It's tipped away, but it'll land into the hands of Robinson. Robinson had 10 points in that opening quarter, hasn't scored quite yet here in the second. Hines over to Wilson, gets the screen from Hines. Now gets it to Allensworth, top of the key. She's pressured closely, and she'll throw it away and give a little shove up top there. I don't think the ref saw that one. Allensworth definitely kind of threw the arms out a little bit there. And the Titans now out the other way. Houston is able to roll that one home. And the lead's now down to 10. Titans starting to crawl back into this one. Hines with it on the right wing. Just over 4 minutes to go. Allensworth top of the key, drives inside on Harness. Kicks it out, Robinson pump fake, drives in, kicks it out. Emmerich now. And the Bombers will slow things down. Wilson along the right wing. Gets it to Allensworth, top of the key, swings it. Robinson, corner three is a little bit long. Long rebound falls right into the hands of Hines. And now Wilson will try a three. She already knocked down one, can't get that one to fall. Hines, offensive rebound, putback is good. Ooh, close to a travel there on Grotehouse. And she throws it up. Houston three will bank in. I know it's getting pretty late here, but the banks must be open somewhere. Leads down to 9. Nice bounce pass inside. Emmerich corner three, a little bit long. And a long rebound tracked down by Grotehouse. She comes back the other way, working against two Bombers, and it's tipped out of bounds. Kate Stortson will check back in. Haley Emmerich will sit on the bench. 24-15, 3 minutes and 2 seconds exactly to go. Again, we'd love to hear from everyone that's tuning in to us. Let us know who you're rooting for. And we're going to have a blocking foul up at the top of the key. It'll go on Allensworth. Her first, team second. It'll be Grotehouse looking to inbound. Trying to get it in, and she'll throw it over the top of Joshua Little, who just checked into the game. Alea Abernathy comes in. Allensworth will come to the bench. Again, productive off the bench for Allensworth. She had 5 points. There, was able to score a couple around the basket, knock down a free throw. Robinson gets the screen from Abernathy, gets it into the corner. Wilson, floater is good. Pretty looking shot there from Sophie Wilson. And she's now up to 5 points, but I believe this foul is going to go on Kate Stortzum. It sure will. Be her first, team's third here in the quarter. Clymer trying to split the defense, but she loses it the other way. Hines now, a nice Euro step move, flips it up and in. Nice shot there from Jordan Hines, but Clymer back on the other end is going to be fouled by Abernathy. Hines was wide open. She lost the dribble, kind of laid on the ground for a second, but she'll take a trip to the line now. Fourth foul on the Bombers in this quarter. 28-15 is the score. Clymer knocks down the first free throw. And Allensworth will check back in for Abernathy. She has 2 team fouls. Second free throw rattles around, but will fall in. 28-17 in favor of Macomb still. Wilson gets it to Robinson with Clymer on her. Back to Wilson. Allensworth fighting for position down low. Gets the screen from Stortzum. Skip pass comes over for Wilson. Trying to dump it down low for Allensworth, but it'll be tipped out of bounds. Minute 59 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Bombers have the 11-point advantage. Stortzum bounces it in for Wilson. Has Stortzum in the corner. Thought about the three, pulled it back down, and passes it over for Wilson. Wilson now on the right wing. Macomb just kind of running through the offensive motion here, waiting to find a good shot. Robinson, left wing three, looked good from up here, a little bit long. Allensworth fighting for the rebound, and she's tied up with Grotehouse, and we're gonna have a jump ball. It'll be West Hancock basketball. Pass comes all the way up, tie for Lucy, but Allensworth almost steals it away, and then runs into a Titans defender. Grotehouse tried to track it down, but she'll step on the line. So it'll be a turnover. Macomb basketball, minute 21 seconds to go in the second quarter. Stortzum gets the screen from Allensworth. Gives it back to her on the pick and pop. Hines top of the key now. And now Robinson in the corner. Brings it out for Allensworth. Clock just over a minute. Wilson, screen from Allensworth, threw a little bit too far out ahead of her. Falls into the hands of Little, and now Grotehouse will bring it across the timeline. Clock rolls under a minute. Grotehouse crosses over on Hines, and they're gonna have a personal foul there. And West Hancock will be in the bonus, so Grotehouse will take a trip to the line. So Titans now in the bonus. Groothouse knocks down the first free throw. She's up to 7 points on the game. Madam McClure will check in for the Bombers. Lions will take a seat on the bench. Emmerich just got up off the bench as well. Second free throw won't go. Allensworth rebound. And now Stortson will bring it across half court. 45 seconds to go in the opening half. Bombers with the 10-point advantage. Nice in and out crossover there. Robinson can't get the layup to go. Did a nice job getting towards the rim, and they're going to call a jump ball tie-up, so Macomb will remain possession here. Emmerich did a nice job tying up Clymer. And now Stortson will inbound, and she's going to throw it away. Houston now brings it across half court, trying to fight for a little bit of room there, and they're going to have to call a timeout, swarmed by Stortson and Robinson. We'll keep it here for this one. 27 seconds to go. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games in all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Face-to-face over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm, Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. .6 seconds. Lily Woodworth comes back into the game after the timeout. She's playing with 3 fouls, so I haven't seen a whole lot of her in the first half. Lucy now with the ball, gets it to Woodworth in the corner, working against Robinson. Step back 3, way off, and the rebound under the basket. It'll be a jump ball, Titan basketball. Allensworth able to pull that one down. 8.2 seconds now on the clock. Groothouse will get set to inbound. Bounces it down low, layup and one for Jaden Clymer. Clymer trying to get her 3 points the old-fashioned way. Houston will come back in, as well as number 2, Kendall Danner for Macomb. Be the second foul on Kennedy Allensworth, and Clymer will shoot one. Clymer's free throw is good, and that's a huge 3 points at the end of the second quarter. Macomb quickly back the other direction. Clock rolls under 5. Robinson pull up 3, trying to answer back. Air ball out of bounds. And there'll be .4, so that's basically how the half will come to an end. And those are some huge points at the end of the quarter for Clymer. And the lead is down to just 7. Definitely within reach for the Titans. Macomb has done a pretty nice job holding them off so far in the first half of play. We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live during halftime. Play a quick interview for you guys and be back with you for the start of the second half of play. Again, you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH for Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling's presentation of Macomb Bombers basketball.
As you know, MDH is our title sponsor here on TSSR Game Time Live, and we're here with Lindsay Douglas, the Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment. I about left out provider out of that. So physician and provider recruitment here at MDH. It's a huge mouthful for me, so explain to us what that is.
Sure. So I am in charge of bringing in candidates for both physician and provider positions here at MDH. So provider meaning anything like nurse practitioner, advanced practice nurse practitioner, physician assistant, things like that. So I source those candidates, bring them in, and try to find the best providers and physicians to provide care at our facility.
So you found a home at MDH. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How long have you been here? Stuff like that.
So I am from Macomb originally. I graduated from Macomb High in 2009, graduated from WIU in 2014, studied communication there, and started my career in politics and worked for a couple different state representatives and state senators. Then found myself in the educational realm for a little while at the Regional Office of Education, and eventually found myself here at MDH. I started here in February of this past year. I started out as patient advocate, and this role opened up, and I'm now in the role of Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment.
Obviously, McDonough District Hospital, very important to Macomb.
Sure.
And it's the communities not only of Macomb, but Bushnell, Colchester, Blandonsville, Industry. You're from here. So what was it that drew you back here and got you to stay here at MDH?
So MDH is like home to me. I am a fourth generation MDH employee. So my great grandma Nancy Weaver was one of the first nurses that they hired when the hospital opened in 1958. My grandma started working here maybe 10 to 15 years after that. She started as a CNA on acute care, and then she worked in peds, and eventually she worked as the unit secretary for home health and hospice, and she retired from that position after being at MDH for a total of 50 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. My mom is here as an administrative secretary. She's Brian's administrative assistant. And so I'm now here as a fourth generation employee of the hospital. So it was kind of a thing where I always thought I might end up at MDH just because of that family legacy of working in healthcare.
So before we came on camera, I heard a story. You guys were at a speaker recently, and you got to be there with your mom.
Yeah.
Does that make it really special to be a part of MDH, to still have your mom working here?
It's so cool. My mom is down the hall from me. So if I need something in the middle of the day, I can run down the hall and grab her. But it's also just cool to think about like the legacy that leaves in the community, especially being fourth generation and female. I think that's just a really special thing for my family and for this community here.
So as we look at those kind of, you have a personal connection here. How do you use those personal connections when you're out trying to recruit a physician or a provider?
Sure. So I use the story a lot of my office, actually. So I'm in room 318, which was a room for patients at one time, and now they've converted it into an office space. And one of my favorite stories to tell physicians is that my great grandma was sick in the hospital and was in that room, and that's where my grandma was recruited to join MDH. So my grandma had no plans of working in healthcare, but she was taking care of her mom as a sick patient, and the nurse at the time came to her and was like, "You are such a great caretaker. Why are you not a nurse? Why are you not doing this as your full-time occupation?" And so my grandma decided that healthcare would be her lifetime and like 50 years. And so she started working for MDH and was recruited right out of my office. So I just find that to be a really special connection when I'm looking to bring people to this community. Like the recruitment started in this office 50 years ago. And here I am starting a whole new legacy of recruiting people. And I just am so passionate about this community. And I just love living here. I moved back here from Quincy, chose to raise our family here just because we really love Macomb and we really love being in McDonough County.
So obviously the personal touch, you got the great personal story. You love Macomb. What does MDH offer to the providers and the physicians? What's the sales point for you on the professional level?
So because we're a small rural healthcare organization, your voice is heard here much louder than when you're in a large organization. So when you're in one of those larger hospital systems, you might be one of 15 to 20 providers in a specialty. At MDH, you might be one of two, you might be one of one. And so your voice in that medical staff office is going to be the loudest one in the room about your specialty. And that's a really unique situation for a physician to be, you know, the main voice for speaking for pediatrics or for speaking for orthopedics or whatever that specialty is. You're it. You're the guy. You're the one providing the care for the whole community. And you don't get that if you go to a large healthcare organization.
So those bonuses are probably obstacles in some cases as well.
Sure.
So how do you overcome those obstacles?
It really depends on the provider. You know, if someone is really wanting to be in a place where they're just want to in the background, they don't want to be that main voice, you know, I kind of have to tell them, you know, this is unique. You know, it's a unique community where you're going to go out into Walmart to get your groceries and run into one of your patients, and you're not going to find that everywhere. And that might be scary for you, thinking about, well, I don't want to mess somebody's care up and then run into them and have to explain it to all of Walmart. But it's just, you can also sell that as you're not going to go to Chicago and work somewhere where you're going to run into your patients every day.
Well, Lindsay, I appreciate you coming and talking to us today. Hopefully some people can understand more about MDH and how it's such a family-oriented business and so important to McDonough County and the surrounding area. Keep doing a good job, and maybe your little girl that wanted that 100 chicken nuggets can be the next generation to join MDH.
Exactly.
Well, we'll be back after halftime here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
The industry-first 2-in-1 removable agitator from Whirlpool gives you 2 ways to wash. Jeans, in. Sweaters, out. Towels, in. Comforters, out. You decide. Whirlpool.
Back here in Macomb to start half number 2, 28-21 is the score in favor of the Macomb Bombers. And John Burton on the call with you here tonight. As we're getting ready to kick things off, there will be Stortzum, Robinson, Creasy, Abernathy, and Emmerich out there for Macomb. It'll be Grotehouse, Lucy, Larson, Woodworth playing with 3 fouls, and Jaden Clymer. And Macomb will start with possession. Almost lost it there, bounces back out for Emmerich. Creasy with it, top of the key, working with Lucy Honor. Passes it into the corners, Stortzum skip pass, Emmerich drives inside, layup. Can't get it to fall, rebound pulled down by Woodworth. Again, didn't see a whole lot of Lily Woodworth in the first half of play, playing with those 3 fouls, but she's trying to get active here. Almost throws that one away into the back court. Over and back violation will be called. Bomber basketball. Abernathy now with it on the right wing, trying to bounce it to a cutting Stortzum. Couldn't get it there, but the pass will go through Grothouse's hands, and it'll be a turnover for Macomb. Clock rolls under 7 minutes here in the third quarter. How about we get it changed on the scoreboard? That would be smart. There it goes. Third quarter of play, not the second anymore. Robinson, left wing, trying to make a move against Grotehouse. Gets around her, puts up the floater. Can't get it to fall. Woodworth with the rebound. Robinson's got 10 points for the Bombers in this contest. Woodward trying to bounce it down low from Clymer. It goes off her foot. Lucy comes down with it, but Robinson steals it away. Robinson tried to probe baseline a little bit there, nothing going. And Stortzum will have it now on the left wing. Abernathy gets it over. Robinson, top of the key, three, a little bit short. Macomb trying to track down the rebound, and Emmerich's on it. Trying to split through the defenders there. Gets it back after having it tipped away initially, and they're going to call a foul on Jaden Clymer, I do believe. Number 34, yep, that'll be her second, team's first of the quarter. Inbounds pass comes all the way up for Robinson. Robinson off the screen, three-pointer, rolls it in and home. Sports corner three for Kylie Robinson. She's up to 13 points for Macomb. Lucy quickly back the other direction, and she will throw it away. Jen Houston will check in for Lakin Larson. And another sub, Amelia Harness, will check in as well. She'll come in for Lucy. Ten-point lead after the Robinson three-pointer for Macomb, 31-21. Robinson has it, gets the double screen, top of the key, drives in. Tries to kick it to the corner for Emmerich. Pass was a little bit off the mark there. And it'll go out of bounds, Titans ball. Woodworth back to Grohouse. Now up, Houston. The three-pointer, nope, it was just the two. Thought her foot might have caught a piece of the line, and it did. Jane Houston's got 7 points in this one, however. She's been productive up off the bench. Stortzum will try the three, and she'll knock it down. Titans fans wanted to travel there. It might have been, but it'll be a sports corner three nonetheless for Kate Stortzum. And another turnover for West Hancock. Stortzum drives inside, kicks it out. Emmerich, pull up mid-range, a little bit long. Creasy fighting for it under the basket, can't come down with it. Grohouse pushes it back the other direction. 4 minutes, 40 seconds remain in the second quarter, and we're going to have a blocking foul on Kate Stortzum. That'll be her second. Team first here in the quarter. Grohouse working against Robinson. Robinson did a nice job sliding the feet there with Grohouse. She's forced to give it up to Houston now with Emmerich on her. Dribble handoff. Harness now to Clymer. Clymer hands it off. Woodworth working against Abernathy. Spins inside, and she's going to be tripped up. That will go on Elia Abernathy. That's her third, so Allensworth will check in for her. And Lucy will check back into the game for West Hancock. Inbounds pass comes all the way up. Woodworth, wild three, can't get it to fall. Robinson did a nice job recovering, and kind of looked like Robinson and Stortzum were fighting for the ball there. Neither of them came down with it. It'll be a jump ball tie-up, West Hancock basketball. 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go here. Wide open corner three for Grotehouse, and she makes good on that attempt. Grace Grotehouse now with 10 points in the game. Must have just been a 2 they called there, actually. Allsworth has her pass stolen away by Clymer. Clymer being tracked down by Allsworth, forced to pick up her dribble, skips it across for Lucy, and that's going to be a foul on Emmerich. Was diving towards the ball and kind of tripped up the Titan over there. It'll be Emmerich's first. Team's third here in the quarter. Lucy with it, hands it off to Grotehouse. Stortzum switches on to her. And here's Houston driving on Emmerich. Stortzum almost took that one away. Grotehouse is going to lose it on the way to the rim. And Robinson looks like she maybe got hit in the face there. Molly's flying all over the place. So it'll be a timeout called, I do believe.
It is a
30-second timeout. We'll keep it here for this one. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, supports all area student athletes. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set up an appointment, call 309-837-6932. They also perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. We deliver ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Wrench at 309-351-8192 for a quote today. Grotehouse now driving against Robinson. Bounces it over for Lucy. Bombers on the floor, and we're going to have another tie-up. And it'll be Bombers basketball. They hang on to this 9-point lead. Titans have been punching from behind for what feels like a majority of this game. Had the lead early on in the first quarter, but Macomb was able to storm back. Took the lead going into quarter number 2, and then went on a big run to really expand the lead out. Pick and roll offense, left-hand layup, good for Catherine Stortzum. And we're going to force a traveling violation, another turnover. Harness will check back in for the Titans. And the lead's up to 11, 36-25. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Robinson thought about the pull-up 3. Lucy did a nice job closing out on her. Creasy will shoot the sidestep 3. That one, nothing but backboard. And Woodworth comes down with it. Woodworth spin move inside, blocked by Robinson. And Emmerich almost had it there, bumped to the ground by Woodworth. She'll put up the long 3. It's going to be short, and I believe that's Stortzum with the rebound. And we're going to have a foul under the basket. See if this goes on. I think it went on Clymer. It sure does. That's her third. So now Clymer and Woodworth, 2 starters for West Hancock, playing with a little bit of foul trouble. Kenny Ellsworth checks in. Creasy sits on the bench. Emmerich brings it across half court. Stortzum bounces it over for Ellsworth. Now Emmerich along the right wing. Emmerich kind of crouching and dribbling there, is able to bounce it over for Ellsworth. Partially lost a bit. Nice job keeping the dribble alive. Ellsworth wasn't able to convert on the other end. Climber down low, bounces it out. Woodworth corner three is money. Joy Baker in the chat saying, looking good, Bombers. Thanks for showing the cheerleaders. Appreciate you joining us, Joy, one of our concurrent viewers here on TSSR Game Time Live. And the Bombers pick up another 2 points there. Quickly ahead, Emmerich steals it away. Bombers hang on to the 10-point lead. (38-28). Robinson pick and roll, Stortzum another layup. That one she can't get to fall, however. And the Titans will work it back the other direction. 50 seconds to go. Woodworth brings it across half court. Nice crossover there. Mid-range jump shot. Can't get it to fall. Robinson flies in for the rebound. And Sophie Wilson did a nice job screening away Woodworth there. She's coming to pick up Robinson. And she'll shoot the pull-up jump shot. Won't get it to fall. Climber down with the rebound. Back into the hands of Woodworth. Woodworth, mid-range jump shot is good. Lily Woodworth has all 5 of her points here in the third quarter. Again, playing through some foul trouble there in the first half. Hasn't picked up a foul yet, but she's still got 3. Robinson, nice step through move there. And she's able to put it up and in. She's got 15. And that will be the end of the third quarter. 40-30 in favor of Macomb heading into the final quarter of play. Right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll take a quick break and be back with you for the conclusion of this Honor Brothers Heating & Cooling's presentation of Bombers girls basketball.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
It'll be West Hancock basketball to start the final quarter of play, the last 8 minutes. Here in quarter number 4, Titans trail by 10, Macomb leads by 10, of course. That's usually how it works, at least. Woodworth with it now along the left wing, drives inside on Stortzum, flips it over to Climber, wasn't ready for it. And Robinson quickly back the other direction, dumps it over for Hines, fakes the shot. Second chance won't go. Allensworth, big offensive rebound, gets it back to Robinson in the corner. And she'll slow things down, gets it to Stortzum now. 40-30. Robinson has 15 points and almost flipped in another 2 there. Another offensive rebound for the Bombers, this time Hines on the boards. And Wilson will put up the floater, it won't go. Another offensive rebound fought for Climber, and Hines getting a little physical down there. It'll be a foul on number 3 on Sophie Wilson, her first, team's first here in the final quarter. Bombers up in a little bit of pressure now. Titans able to bring it across half court. Houston dumps it down low. Climber layup is good. Don't want to let this thing get away from you. Macomb has done a nice job keeping the Titans at bay so far. Can't let this team go on a run. They got a lot of firepower. Woodworth has been held in check so far, but she's one heck of a player and can explode for points in a hurry. And she will throw it away. Lands in the hands of Robinson. 2-on-1, gives it to Storza, mid-range jump shot, can't get it to fall, tracks down her own rebound and rips it away from Clymer. And we're gonna have a timeout called by Macomb. We will keep it here for this one. Pond Plus is proud to serve the Macomb and surrounding area for over 20 years. Providing cash for most items of value, Pond Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repairs. They're open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. They provide a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games, located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All of this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. Macomb will have possession coming out of the timeout. 6 minutes, 31 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Bombers lead by 8. It'll be Robinson, Wilson, Stortzum, Allensworth, and Hines out there for Macomb. It'll be Woodworth, Grohouse, Houston, Lucy, and Clymer for the Titans. Robinson has it, hands it off to Stortzum. Hines now, Wilson. Along the left wing, guarded closely by Clymer. Stortzum gives it to Allensworth around the free throw line. Robinson, step back three. A little bit off on that one. Had a decent look off the crossover. Just wasn't able to convert it. Again, Macomb up in some pressure here. Clymer with it, gets it over to Woodworth. Woodworth picks up her dribble. Gonna be close to a 10-second violation here. Macomb keeps the defense up. Hines, great hustle there, able to come away with it. Robinson, mid-range jump shot, a little bit short, trying to track down her own miss, can't do so. Woodworth back the other direction. She'll drive inside, get a little bit of a shoulder there to Stortzum and convert the and one. Gets the harm and the bucket, so Woodworth would go to a line looking to cut this thing down to 5 if she can convert this free throw, which she does. Lead down to just 5 now. Again, Bombers got to be careful. You got to find a way to close this Titans team out. Don't want to let them crawl back into this one. Woodworth has really come alive in the second half. Almost comes away with a steal there against Allensworth. Throws it over. Robinson, Allensworth pick and roll, and she'll head to the line. Allensworth did a nice job getting to the rim there. Foul will go on Lily Woodworth, so she's got 4 now. One more and she will be gone. Got to play smart here down the stretch. Allensworth's first free throw is good. Allensworth now up to 6 points. And now 7, goes 2 for 2 at the line. And Creasy will check back in for Macomb. Quickly ahead, Houston drives inside. Might have got away with an extra step there, but converts the layup on the other end. 9 points now for Houston. Unofficially pass into the corner, a 5-point advantage for the Bombers. And Robinson has it now, right corner 3, a little bit short once again. Hines, big offensive rebound. Love to see that. Robinson probes inside, kicks it out for Wilson. And the Bombers will back things out. 4 minutes, 40 seconds remain here in the fourth quarter. Bombers trying to keep the Titans at bay. Woodworth reaching in with 4 fouls. Got to be careful there. Almost steals it away from Wilson. She's able to maintain possession. Creasy back to Stortzum. Stortzum guarded closely by Houston. Dribble handoff to Robinson. Robinson gets a screen from Hines. Mid-range jump shot, rolls around, won't go. Another offensive rebound for the Bombers. And Robinson back with the ball. Clock rolls under 4 minutes. Those offensive rebounds have been huge. Woodworth almost steals that one away. Excuse me, that was Clymer. Almost poking that one away from Wilson. And you see Macomb now has taken a ton of time off the clock on this possession, but they're going to end it in a turnover. Clymer takes it away. Woodworth the other way. Nice pass up ahead. Lucy just wasn't quite ready for it. That was a tough pass to make. Woodworth got it there, but Lucy couldn't bring it in on the other end. Timeout called by West Hancock. We'll step away for this one. Get to 5-point Bombers advantage, 42-37, 3 minutes and 45 seconds to play here in the final quarter. This is Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling's presentation of Bombers basketball.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here in Macomb, Titans just took a timeout, so they will have possession coming out of this break. They trail by 5 to the Bombers. Trailed by 10 to start the quarter. They've done a nice job coming back into this one. And actually, the Bombers ball coming out of the timeout. Got a little confused there. Storsum on the deep on the left wing. She's going to be trapped by Groothouse, and Houston is able to give it up over for Wilson. Now to Robinson. Storsum trapped once again. Robinson trying to swing it down for Creasy, but the pressure might have got to her there, threw it away. And the Titans have a chance to make this a one-possession game. Clymer over to Woodworth. Woodworth up to Groothouse. And they'll give it back to Woodworth. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Titans trying to close the gap now. Woodworth on the left wing, guarded by Creasy. Fakes a couple passes, it gets it out for Groothouse. She'll drive inside, layup will go. She's got 11 points now for West Hancock. This has been one heck of a ball game, as the Titans are really starting to make things close down the stretch after it was looking like all Bombers early on. We're going to have a foul called here, though. That would go on Jaden Houston, I do believe. It'll be her third. And Allensworth will check in. Emmerich will also check in. It's a three-point ball game now with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Wilson will inbound along the near sideline, gets it in for Robinson, guarded by Groothouse. Able to get by Groothouse, floater is good. Robinson's up to 17 and pushes the lead back out to 5. Woodworth gives it to Groothouse, back to Woodworth, pull up three, top of the key, won't go home, trying to track down her own rebound. Woodworth and Robinson collide along the near sideline, but it'll remain Titans basketball, I do believe. Oh, they're going to call a personal foul on Robinson. That's only her second. Be the team's third here. Houston inside, layup counted and one. And that is not what you want to see if you're a Bombers fan. So that'll now be 4 fouls on the Bombers. That'll be the second foul on Emmerich, and more importantly, we now have a 2-point ball game. Things definitely getting interesting down the stretch. Macomb will take a timeout. We will step aside as well for this 30-second timeout. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH for Arbor's Heating and Cooling's presentation of Bombers basketball. back here in Macomb. Just announced that Macomb has 2 timeouts remaining in the game. So we'll get that adjusted on the scoreboard. That looks a little better. 2-point ball game, 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Can the Bombers hold on? They led by as many as 14 early on in this contest, but the second half play by the Titans has closed the gap all the way down to just 2. And Allensworth almost loses that one against Clymer, but she's able to get it over for Creasy. Creasy almost trapped up top, sending a triple team over there towards Emmerich. Wilson pressured in the corners, able to give it back up. Robinson now, Wilson. Going to be trapped by Woodworth and Lucy in the corner, trying to give it up to Robinson. Going to be tipped away, but luckily Allensworth was there. And again, frantic pressure applied by West Hancock, trying to get the ball back here. Combs done a nice job keeping it out of their hands to this point. Robinson, that one's going to be stolen away. Woodworth, fast break layup is good. We're tied up at 44. Again, Woodworth's got to be careful pressuring the ball. She's got 4 fouls. Clymer's got 3. So that's 2 of your key players there. And, yep, there's going to be the 4th on Clymer. So, again, that's something to look out for.
West Hancock personal foul number 34, Jordan Jaden Clymer has her 4th, team 3rd.
Timeout called by the Bombers. We'll keep it here for this one. They have 1 timeout to go, and we are tied at 44. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in and talk to Justin, Jerry, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Since 1960, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales service and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. So both teams still have 1 timeout remaining. Titans have 3 team fouls, Macomb at 4, so 1 more foul will send the Titans into the bonus free throws. So that's something to keep a lookout for. Also on the Titan side, Woodworth and Clymer now both playing with 4 fouls. So you definitely got to be careful. Titans have done a nice job pressuring and trapping the Macomb ball handlers, but definitely don't want to pick up that 5th if you're either of those. Those being Woodworth and Clymer. Abernathy back into the game. She's going to lose it under the basket, trying to save it, throws it into the hands of Clymer. And West Hancock now has a chance to take the lead. Clock rolls under a minute here at Washington Street Gym. Woodworth will travel with it. Got a little carried away there. Had a lane to drive through, but just got the feet moving before she put the ball on the ground. It'll be Robinson, Emmerich, Wilson, Abernathy, and Creasy to close this one out for the Bombers. Lucy, Woodworth, Houston, Grotehouse, and Clymer on the Titans side. Robinson drives in, Euro step, floater, won't fall, rebounded by West Hancock. 30 seconds to go, 44-44, we are still tied. Ooh, and another travel, back-to-back turnovers and back-to-back possessions for West Hancock. Macomb has got to make good here, 25 seconds to go. Looks like Hines will get set to check back in. She'll check in for Wilson. And Robinson will walk it across half court with Grotehouse on her. Creasy bounces it over for Abernathy, gives it up to Robinson. 13 seconds to go, pick and roll. Abernathy is able to control that one falls to the ground, loses it on the way down. 6 seconds to go. And the Titans will call a timeout. 4 seconds to go. West Hancock takes a timeout. That's their final timeout of regulation here. Could be shaping up for a little bit of extra minutes now, unless West Hancock can put this thing away. 4.3 will be the time remaining. Again, no timeouts left. So this will be the final stoppage of play unless Macomb decides to, or unless there's a foul or something. West Hancock will inbound from midcourt. Again, it's Robinson, Emmerich, Creasy, Allensworth, and Hines out there for the Bombers. And you gotta think the Titans are gonna go to Woodworth here, but could maybe run a little bit of misdirection. Grace Growhouse has been big for them here in this game. Bombers up in a little bit of pressure, and they will throw it away. Timeout called by the Bombers, 2.5 now. Creasy able to come over with the steal, and now the Bombers will have a chance to steal one here at home. 44-44 is still the score. We'll step away briefly and be back with you for the conclusion of regulation. Again, Bombers will have one last opportunity to take this one away. 2.5 on the clock. And we'll be back right after this.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Back here at Washington Street Gym for the final 2.5 of regulation. Macomb led throughout a majority of this contest. West Hancock crawled their way back into it, got this thing tied up, but 3 turnovers and 3 straight possessions for West Hancock has been the difference. Both teams out of timeouts. Macomb will be forced to inbound in the backcourt. And again, just 2.5 seconds. That's enough time to put the ball on the ground a couple times. You'd like to get something going to the rim. It'll be Robinson, three-pointer at the buzzer. Goes off the backboard and won't fall. So we will head to overtime now, with the periods adjusted, tied at 44. It'll be a 4-minute overtime period. We'll take a break here on TSSR Game Time Line presented by MDH and be back with you for the first overtime here as Honor Brothers Heat and Cooling brings you Bombers girls basketball.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH. You know, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
Back here in Macomb, fouls will not reset in the overtime period. As they just announced, will be 4 minutes on the clock. This is our first overtime game, at least my first overtime game of the year. It's been one heck of a ball game. It'll be Hines and Clymer jumping it up in the middle, and Creasy's able to take possession. Has it poked away into the backcourt by Woodworth, and now gets it up for Robinson. Again, just 4 minutes to go here. Fouls did not reset. So Macomb has 4 team fouls. West Hancock has 3. And good, Woodworth and Clymer now have to play an additional 4 minutes with 4 fouls, but Jordan Hines is able to score the first points here in overtime. On a nice layup there, Clymer trapped with it. He's able to give it up to Grotehouse. She'll drive inside, shot blocked by Allensworth. Emmerich loses it, Clymer comes down. Woodworth, right wing, 3-pointer, rolls around, won't fall. Another long rebound, and Woodworth will track it into the backcourt. Grotehouse with Hines on her, top of the key. Just over 3 minutes to go here in overtime. Pass inside, Lucy, layup will go. That's just too easy. Alexis Lucy, first 2 points of the game for her. And none bigger, ties us back up at 46. Robinson rejects the screen from Allensworth, skips it into the corner. Creasy thought about the 3, gives it over to Emmerich, now Hines. Back to Robinson. Robinson crosses over, pull up 3, can't get it to fall. Hines, nice rebound, puts up the shot. That won't go. Clymer and Emmerich fighting over it. And Clymer just able to kind of hold it above her. Emmerich there has a pretty big size advantage over her down there. Macomb back the other way. Excuse me, Titans back the other way. Woodworth now working against Creasy. Gives it over to Houston. Dribble handoff over for Grotehouse. Just over 2 minutes to go. Halfway through overtime number 1. And we're still tied at 46. Lucy and Hines with the only buckets here in the overtime period. Woodworth fakes the 3. He's got Creasy on her. Couple dribble moves there. She's going to lose it. Goes to the ground. And gives it, able to flip it over to Grotehouse. Now Houston will drive on Emmerich. Throws up the wild shot. No foul called. Hines with the rebound, trying to find someone to give it to, gets it over for Emmerich. Minute 35, nice bounce pass, Allensworth, layup is good. And a steal by Hines and another 2. And she get the foul. Hines will go to the line, trying to convert the 3-point play. What a huge swing for the Bombers. And Woodworth fouls out of the game. That is her 5th. Harness will check in for her. Hines to the line to shoot 1. Trying to push the lead out to 5, which she does. 11 points for Jordan Hines. And Houston and Emmerich will go to the ground. That will put West Hancock into the bonus. So West Hancock will be in the bonus for the remainder of this contest. This will be Houston shooting at the line, I do believe. She knocks down the first free throw. Houston's second free throw is also good. 11 points for Houston on the game. Robinson, you can get trapped around there. Nice bounce pass over to Allensworth. I don't know how she got that to her. And Allensworth almost throws it away, but it goes into the hands of Hines. Minute and 10 seconds to go here in overtime. Bombers lead by 3. And they're going to call a foul on Jaden Houston. That'll be her 4th now. And the Bombers will now be in the bonus. Robinson will go to the line.
Kylie Robinson will be at the line.
Robinson's first free throw, can't get it to go. Second free throw for Robinson is good, pushes the lead up to 4. Grotehouse now having some trouble with it in the backcourt, almost loses it out of bounds, runs over Emmerich, and they're going to call a blocking foul. Emmerich's got 4 now, and the Titans will go to the line. Grothouse's free throw is good. She's got 13 now in the game, unofficially. Second free throw off the back iron. Gets the roll there. Storsum checks into the game as Emmerich has 4 fouls, guarded closely by Grothaus. Now over to Robinson, trying to hang on to the 2-point lead, just under 50 seconds to go. Robinson crosses over on Grothaus, just trying to create a little bit of room. And Grothaus will take a foul there. Robinson is kind of toying with her a little bit there along the top of the key. And Robinson will go to the line to shoot a pair here. That's the first foul on Grothaus. Again, both teams in the bonus, so we'll be shooting 2 down the stretch. And Robinson split a pair just a moments ago and misses the first one here. Robinson swishes the second free throw. She's up to 18 unofficially, 3-point lead. Don't want to foul here if you're the Bombers. Grothaus gives it over to Houston. Bombers are going to look to trap here. Grothaus, top of the key. Nice close out there by Storsum. Robinson's able to steal the pass away. And Clymer pokes it out of bounds, but it'll be Macomb basketball. 22.9 seconds to tick off here in the overtime period. Sophie Wilson will check in for Kennedy Allensworth. And Storsum will come to inbound. 53-50, 22.9. Bombers still lead. Inbounds pass is tipped away. Harness under the basket, scores 2. Quick 2 points there. Robinson goes back the other way. She's going to drive right into the chest of Grothaus and pick up the foul. Now these are huge free throws. For Robinson, she's split the last 2 pairs of free throws that she shot. And hits the first one this time. Closing in on that 20-point mark. This is a pretty big free throw now with 14.5. And she hits it. 20 points on the night for Kylie Robinson. And Macomb has needed them all. Bombers lead by 3. Allensworth checks in, Emmerich checks in, and Creasy checks in. So definitely more of a defensive-minded lineup. And man, they're going to call another foul there on Creasy. It looked like she was shoved to the ground by Houston. Second foul on Creasy.
Jaden Houston is at the line.
Jaden Houston will shoot 2 at the line. Knocks down the first one. Lucy Woodworth just checked in for Alexis Lucy. A Lucy for Lucy substitution. 12.4, Houston knocks down both free throws. And Bombers will take a timeout. They still have the lead. That will be the last timeout here in the game. We'll step away once again. Bombers are going to have to convert their free throws down the stretch and limit the turnovers if they're going to want to win this one. 12.4 to go here at Washington Street Gym. You're listening to Armor Brothers Heat and Cooling's presentation of Bombers basketball.
MDH Sport Medicine Rehab is just not for the athlete. We see a variety of ages, getting them from having pain to no pain to get back to their normal activities and their prior level of function.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Back here in Macomb, Bombers have the 1-point lead in possession, 12.4 to go. Bombers get it into Robinson, dribbles along the far sideline, and she will be fouled. So Robinson will go back to the line, shoot some more free throws. She knocked down the last two on her last attempt. Groothouse now has 3 fouls. First one up and good. Trying to push the lead back out to 3. West Hancock still has a timeout here, and Robinson knocks down both. .7 to go. 3-point advantage for Macomb. Groothouse with it, working against Emmerich. She'll drive inside, puts up the shot. It's going to be blocked by Hines, and Harness will foul Creasy now. Groothouse tried to go quickly there, pick up a quick 2. But with just 10 points to go, you got to think about maybe shooting the 3 there. And now Creasy will shoot 2 huge free throws. First one is good. It's a 4-point game now. So barring any crazy 4-point plays. And a 5-point game now. So 3.9. Macomb will pull back the defenders. Groothouse will put up the 3 at the buzzer. It won't matter. Macomb wins a thriller here at Washington Street Gym, 59-54. In overtime, and knocking off the undefeated West Hancock Titans. We'll take a quick break and be back with you for some final stats here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Again, the Bombers pick up the win, 59-54 over the visiting Titans here at Washington Street Gym.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Back here on TSSR Game Time Live, Macomb comes away with the win in overtime, 59-54. Let's go over some final stats here, and again, these are all unofficial. Robinson finishes the game with 22. Sophie Wilson had 5 points. Jordan Hines, the sophomore, comes up off the bench, scores 11 for the Bombers. Had a big 2-point field goal under the basket to kick off the scoring in overtime. Kate Stortzum had 7 points, including a 3-pointer. Haley Emmerich had 4 points, and Kennedy Allsworth had 9. Again, all those stats are unofficial. For the West Hancock Titans, Grace Groothouse had 14. Lily Woodworth had 7, all those coming in the second half. Jane Houston led the way with 13. Alexis Lucy had 2. Lakin Larson had 1. Jane Clymer had 8. And Amelia Harness had 2. And I think that's how we'll wrap things up here on a night full of some exciting basketball here at Washington Street Gym. Again, Macomb wins in overtime, 59-54. So for John Burton on the call with you here tonight, this has been TSSR Game Time Live's presentation of Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling's Macomb Girls Basketball. We hope to catch you for the next contest.